Hello my beautiful people, thank you so much for joining me on today's video. If you're new on our channel, my name is Elisa Masiakwala, and I'm starting a series on self-love journey. So we'll be doing it in different sessions so that we will be able to help each other. I've been dealing with struggling with this idea of self-love for a very long time, and I had to seek help. You know, it's always good to seek help if there's something that you are struggling with. It shows that you take charge of your life when you say, I really need help. So I was sitting with my coach, and one of the things that I will be taking you through the steps, but it is not like in order. So I will be picking on the things that I believe that this will really help you. So one of the things that I've been dealing with was struggling to forgive myself of my past decisions, of my past regrets, of the past mistakes, the embarrassing moments that I've been dealing with. So I believe that one of the steps that really helped me in this journey of self-love was to first forgive myself from all those past mistakes, from all those regrets, the moments of regrets, the moments of embarrassment that I've been dealing with. So the first thing was to forgive myself. Because it is so easy to forgive other people. To forgive someone else, it is something that is so easy, and to just say, you know what, I forgive you, let's move on. But it's always very difficult to forgive yourself. So when you forgive yourself, you are freeing yourself from all those chains. You're freeing yourself from those chains of the past hurts, of the past those chains that are really stopping you from moving on your life with your life and living your best life. So let us go through this journey of self-forgiveness. How did I deal with forgiving myself? One of the things that my coach taught me was when those moments those moments, you know, those regret, they come into your mind, you need to stop yourself. You really need to stop yourself and remind yourself that it is in the past. You need to come to a moment of correcting your mindset. This is what you said. We really have to correct your mindset. Tell yourself that I am a human being. I make mistakes. All of us, we make mistakes. And continue to remind yourself that I am not that person anymore. I am a new person now. So when you stop and work on your mindset and remind yourself that it happened, it was in the past. It is in the past. It is not happening now. So that is one other thing. And then, you know, the journey of self-forgiveness, the reality of it is you cannot put that responsibility onto someone else. It is totally your responsibility to forgive yourself. It is totally your responsibility to work on it so that you can move past what has happened. So even if people don't forgive you for hurting them, even if people don't forgive you for the mistakes that you've made, it is still your responsibility to forgive you so that you can be freed from those chains. You can be freed from that mentality, from that mindset that you are a bad person or something bad has happened to you. What with my struggle was what has happened to me. What has happened to me, and I still have not forgiven myself for not speaking up. You know, I still haven't forgiven myself that I should have done something better. This wouldn't have happened to me. So that was part of my regrets that I've been wallowing in. And the more I wallow in that mistakes, the more I stay in that past. That is, every time I stay in that past, it pulls me back, it pulls me down, and it also really affects me from loving me. It affects me from accepting me for who I am. So one of the things that my coach has taught me, you know, I believe that this will help you, was we created a do-over. This is the do-over. It was something that she said to me, go and write down and write down how would you have done things differently if you would go back and relive that moment and do it again. So I had to, because of what I was blaming myself for not doing, because of that regret, I had to really, I know for some people well, no matter how painful it is, you still need to work on it. You still need to confront it in order to overcome it. So I had to go back and confront that regret. I had to go back and confront it and say, relive it again, and said, if I would relive it again, this is what I would do better. And that gives you power, that gives you strength to show you that you are now a new person, that you are now no longer living in that past, that even if it would happen again, you are now more empowered to work with it, to work on it. So that really helped me to move past that regret, to move past that a moment of shame, moment of blaming myself, moment of not forgiving myself, that I had to take charge and say, if I would redo it again, this is what I would do. This is how I would handle it, how I would handle the situation. So that the list of do-over, name it, write it down and say, this is how I would do it better. The other thing that we worked on with my coach was, you need to recognize and name your regrets. Recognize and name your mistake. I know it's very difficult to like I've mentioned, that you need to confront to overcome it. You need to just deal with go back and confront it in order so that you can be freed. So you really have to recognize that past mistake. You really have to recognize that past hurt. You really have to recognize, to go back to that situation that is holding you back, that is holding you hostage right now, and recognize it and name it. When you name something, you make it less powerful. I think I've mentioned it in one of the previous videos, that if you name it, you make it less powerful. So for me, that has helped me to really make it to say, I know this past mistake. I know this thing keeps on coming back. That regret, that whenever you are about to move to your next level, that regret will always pull you back and say, remember what you did in the past. Remember what so you have to recognize it and name it. And when you nip it in the bud, when you say, I know who you are, I know this is what happened in the past, you can never have power over me again. You don't have power over me, because I am a new person now. I have moved on. I am moving on. So I am forgiving myself. So that is what has helped me. Thank you so much. Let us continue on this series of self journey. I believe and I hope that these tips will really help you. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.